Chapter 13. The Three Great Secret Laws. The three great secret laws, Sandai Hiho, are the object of worship, Honzan, the essential teaching, the high sanctuary, Kaidan, of the essential teaching, and the Daimoku of the essential teaching. The three great secret laws can be expanded into the six great secret laws. The object of worship, or the essential teaching, is composed of the, quote, object of worship in terms of the person, unquote, Nino Honzan, and the, quote, object of worship in terms of the law, unquote, Honno Honzan. The high sanctuary of the essential teaching is composed of the, quote, actual high sanctuary, Jino Kaidan, and the, quote, tentative high sanctuary, unquote, Gino Kaidan. The Daimoku of the essential teaching is composed of the, quote, Daimoku of faith, unquote, Shinno Daimoku, and the, quote, Daimoku of practice, unquote, Gyono Daimoku. The six great secret laws can be further expanded into what is called the, quote, 80,000 repositories of the law, unquote, or all the lifelong teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha. Conversely, the broad and wide 80,000 repositories of the law can be condensed into the six great secret laws and ultimately be condensed into the one great secret law of the object of worship of the essential teaching. The object of worship, or the, quote, one great secret law, unquote, is called the, quote, object of worship of the entirety of the three great secret laws, unquote. It is presently enshrined in the Ho-Ando sanctuary at the head temple, Tai Sekiji. The purpose of the Daishonin's advent was to establish the object of worship, the entirety of the three great secret laws, for the purpose of the salvation of all people. The purpose of the Daishonin's advent. The three great secret laws are the great laws concealed in the depths of the Juryo, lifespan 16th chapter of the Lotus Sutra. In the Gosho, quote, the essentials of the Lotus Sutra, Hokeke Shuyo Sho. Nichiren Daishonin gave concrete instructions on the three great secret laws, one by one. What are the secret laws that Nagarjuna, Vasubandhu, Tiantai, and Dingyo kept secret during the 2,000 years after the Tathagata's passing? They are the object of worship, the high sanctuary, and the Daimoku of the essential teaching. Gosho, page 736. Regarding the purpose of the advent of the Daishonin, stated in the Gosho, quote, persecutions of the sage, unquote, Shonin Gohanji, as follows. It took the Buddha 40-odd years, the great teacher Tiantai 30-odd years, and the great teacher Dengyo 20-odd years to accomplish the purpose of their advent. Great and severe persecutions befell them during those years. I have already discussed this matter with you. It has taken me 27 years. The great and severe persecutions I suffered during this period are well known to you all. Gosho, page 1396. The period of time from the 5th year of Kensho, 1253, when Nichiren Daishonin first began to invoke the Daimoku of Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, to the 2nd year of Koan, 1279, when he accomplished the purpose of his advent, was 27 years. In other words, it took the Daishonin 27 years after his declaration of the establishment of true Buddhism to achieve the purpose of his advent. In the 2nd year of Koan, 1279, the Atsuhara persecution took place. 20 innocent farmers who firmly believed in the Buddhism of the Daishonin were arrested on false charges. They were transferred to Kamakura, the capital city of the Japanese shogunate government. They never ceased chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, in spite of the threats and torture they suffered from Heino-Simon Yoritsuna. Yoritsuna felt uneasy and anxious when he witnessed the resolute faith of the arrested farmers. His arrogance and the hatred he held for the mystic law drove him mad. He ordered 3 major people among the arrested farmers, Jinshiro, Yagoro, and Yarokuro, to be brutally executed. The other 17 farmers were then released, though they were banished from their respective lands. Throughout the time of the Atsuhara persecution, Nikko Shonin played an important role and continuously led and guided the Hokkekyo members. Having understood the entire circumstances of the incident, and especially the determined faith of the Atsuhara farmers, Nichiren Daishonin established the Daigo Hanzen of the high sanctuary of the essential teaching, Honman Kaiden no Daigo Hanzen. The Daigo Hanzen is the foremost among the three great secret laws, the entirety of the three, and the purpose of the Daishonin's advent in this world. The three great secret laws are the foundation of our denomination. The Daishonin himself declared in the Gosho, quote, "A sage perceives the three existences of life," unquote. I, Nichiren, am the greatest sage in all of Jambu Vipa, Gosho, page 748. Through devoting his life to the Lotus Sutra, suffering various persecutions, living the phrases of the Lotus Sutra with his behavior, and proving its truth, Nichiren Daishonin demonstrated that he is the greatest and the only true votary of the Lotus Sutra. Furthermore, the Daishonin indicated that his true identity is the original Buddha. The Gosho, quote, on the three great secret laws, unquote, Sandai Hihosho states, "The one great purpose of all Buddhas for making their advent is to preach the Lotus Sutra. This is because the sutra contains the three great secret laws. Keep it secret, keep it secret." Gosho, page 1595 to 1596. The three great secret laws that Daishonin intended to propagate are the essential laws of the very beginning of the remotest past. The essence of the three great secret laws were transmitted to Bodhisattva Jogyo. They are the entities of the law for the people in the age of Mappo to instantly attain Buddhahood in their present forms. These three great secret laws are the origin of all the teachings in Buddhism. They are not only the lifelong teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha, they are also the infinite sutras expounded by the various Buddhas of the three existences. They have all originated from the three great secret laws. Moreover, the three great secret laws are the very basic fundamentals of our denomination, Nichiren Shoshu. The three types of learning: precepts, meditation, and wisdom. The three great secret laws are based upon what is called the, quote, three types of learning, unquote, precepts, meditation, and wisdom. Precepts, kai, signify rules or guidelines for the behavior of a Buddhist practitioner. Their purpose is to eradicate evil in body, mouth, and mind, and to prevent injustice. Precepts lead us toward good behavior. Meditation, jo, signifies a method of contemplation to promote calm and deep thinking. Through efforts to adhere to the mind of the Buddha and to prevent the mind from being disordered, meditation stabilizes the mind and body. Wisdom, a, signifies wise thoughts or intelligence. Embodying the law, teaching of the Buddha, wisdom leads the practitioner to overcome desires. The Daishonin stated in the Gosho Code on the 4 stages of faith and the 5 stages of practice, unquote, Shishin Gohon Sho. Whether during the lifetime of Shakyamuni Buddha or during the age after his passing, those who practice the Lotus Sutra must uphold the three types of learning with devotion. If any one of these three types of learning is neglected, the practitioner cannot attain enlightenment. Gosho, page 1111. Furthermore, in the, quote, orally transmitted teachings on Nikuden, the Daishonin states as follows. This Gohanzen is based upon, quote, the Tathagata's secret and his mystic power, unquote. The meaning of the three types of learning, precepts, meditation, and wisdom is contained in, quote, the Tathagata's secret and mystic power, unquote. The actual three great secret laws of the Juryo chapter are based upon the phrases therein. I, Nichiren, certainly inherited them on Eagle Peak. The object of worship is the very entity of the life of the votary of the Lotus Sutra, Gosho, page 1773. Thus, the three great secret laws concealed in the depths of the Juryo chapter of the Lotus Sutra were transmitted specifically in the, quote, mystic powers, unquote, Jinriki 21st chapter of the Lotus Sutra. Moreover, in the, quote, orally transmitted teachings, unquote, Agni Kudin, we read, the sutra passages of this portion bequeath all the three types of learning. There is the universal absolute precept, Koku Fudokai, the universal absolute meditation, Koku Fudojo, and the absolute wisdom, Koku Fudoe. Myoho is so called because it bequeaths all of these three types of learning comprehensively. Gosho, page 1755 to 1766. The Daishonin indicated that the complete bequeathal of the three types of learning is Myoho. Thus, the origin of Shakyamuni's lifelong sacred teachings of precepts, meditation, and wisdom lies in the three great secret laws of the Daishonin's Buddhism. The three types of learning are generally expounded in Buddhism. However, the Daishonin selected the three types of learning contained in the mystic law of Kuan-ganjo and established them as the three great secret laws. The Daishonin invoked Nam-myoho Renge-kyo for the first time on April 28th in 1253. At that time, the religious denomination that will save the people in Mappo was established. After that, the Daishonin continued to refute the slanders of all the other schools and 3 times remonstrated with the government on its religious policy. This resulted in the Daishonin suffering 4 great persecutions and many minor ones. The Daishonin read the passages of the Lotus Sutra with his body. He proved himself to be the votary of the Lotus Sutra in the age of Mappo as predicted by Shakyamuni Buddha. The Daishonin proved through his lifelong behavior that the Lotus Sutra is the true and perfect teaching. He did so because of his great compassion and mercy for the salvation of all the people in Mappo. Causes and conditions concerning the one great purpose. The purpose of Shakyamuni's advent was to expound the Lotus Sutra and to lead the people to attain Buddhahood. In the Hoban, Expedient Means, 2nd chapter of the Lotus Sutra, we read, various Buddhas appeared in this world due to causes and conditions concerning one great purpose. Kaiketsu, page 102. During Shakyamuni Buddha's lifetime, the phrase, quote, causes and conditions concerning one great purpose, unquote, refers to his expounding the Lotus Sutra. However, for the age of Mappo, this phrase signifies the propagation of Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism of the 3 great secret laws. In quote, the meaning hidden in the depths, unquote, Monte Eichen Sho, 26th High Priest Nichiren Shonin stated, quote, 1, unquote, is the object of worship of the essential teaching. It is the foremost in Jambu Vipa. There should be neither second best nor third best object of worship in Jambu Vipa. This is the reason why we call it, quote, 1, unquote. Quote, great, unquote, is the high sanctuary of the essential teaching. The present high sanctuary is far superior to the former ones because it surpasses those of the expedient and theoretical teachings. Moreover, the site of construction of the actual high sanctuary shall be selected as to the most suitable place. Quote, actual, unquote, is the daimoku of the essential teaching. Quote, actual, unquote, is so called because it is not theoretical in nature. It is due to the fact that it differs from Tentai's theoretical practice. Moreover, we call it the, quote, actual, unquote, since it is actually to be practiced. 6-volume writings, page 41. Conclusion. The Daishonin stated in his Gosho, quote, on remonstrating with Hachiman, Kangyo Hachiman Sho as follows. Now I, Nichiren, for the past 28 years, from April 28th in the 5th year of Kensho, 1252, to the present time, December, in the 3rd year of Koan, have done nothing other than try to have all the people in Japan chant the 5 or 7 characters of Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. Gosho, page 1539. Herein the true Buddha displayed his deep, compassionate heart and tender emotion. We are now truly upholding the Buddhism of the three great secret laws because of the profound, deep relationship we have with the Daishonin. The Daishonin devoted his life to the propagation of the great pure law. Since then, the second high priest, Nikko Shonin, the successive high priest, and the genuine pioneers of the Hokkekyo have been protecting and bequeathing it generation after generation. Let us, the present Hokkekyo members, reconfirm the Daishonin's great spirit for the salvation of all people and his earnest wish for Kosen Rufu. Keeping in mind the debt of gratitude we owe him, let's overcome the many types of difficulties we are now facing. For the sake of the eternal flourishing and worldwide propagation of the law, let us continue to practice day by day.